Hey everyone, how are y'all doing tonight? Hey Sharon, how are you? Where you're at? Yeah, Ronald, I'm doing alright. Just tired. Hey Crime Crazy, how are you doing tonight? Yeah, Sharon, it was supposed to rain here today, this afternoon. It was thundering and everything else, but then it went around us. Crime Crazy, you gotta go find your wrench, honey. Okay, you found it. Hey Mar, how are you doing? I'm doing alright, just tired. That's about it. I took a nap earlier and slept maybe an hour. Could have slept like 3 or 4, but too much noise and everything else going on around here. Let's see. Hey Chris, how are you doing tonight? Yeah, more. I probably could have slept 3 or 4 hours, but I mean, I got an hour in, so I can't complain. I don't guess. I'm all right, Chris. Just tired. That's about it. Sharon, no, I don't guess there's any new summer updates. None that I've seen anyway. Yeah, Crown Crazy. I heard about it. I didn't get to see the live when she did it. I had to rewatch it after it was over with, and so that's why I put the banner going across the screen. To keep her in your prayers. And I've kept checking back on Miss Daisy's community page and to see if she's went live with any updates, but so far nothing yet. I don't know if her and Jinkies went out there. I know that they said they wanted to, but Sharon, uh, Friday night, early Saturday morning, um, Miss Daisy's niece Amanda and her boyfriend, I think they were going to some other girl's house or something. Well, anyway, they ended up getting into a fight with a group. I think Miss Daisy said it was like 30 people. And somebody that was in that group had jumped into the truck that Amanda and her boyfriend were in and put the truck in reverse and backed up and pinned Amanda against a chain link fence. And the fence eventually fell over. And then she fell on the ground, and then the truck ran over her neck. And I think Miss Daisy said it was there was some neck injuries and I believe head injuries as well. Yeah, Mar, she's in ICU right now. So I know Miss Daisy was upset because Amanda's mama had called the hospital and told the hospital not to give anyone information but her um, and the boyfriend that Amanda's only been with. I think Miss Daisy said 2 months. So Miss Daisy, Chinkies, or none of them can get any information from the hospital about how she's doing. And I know that uh, Miss Daisy had said that I guess she was talking to Amanda's boyfriend or something, and that he said that they were having to call Amanda's mama to get permission from her to do surgery on her. So, but she hasn't given any other updates. So, if y'all will just continue to pray for her. Chris, I know that because she's out in Kansas City, and I know that Miss Daisy and Jinkies both were wanting to go out there. Miss Daisy said she would get on a plane and fly out there. Jinkies would go with her. If not, she wanted her husband to go. But she said she was going to go out there, that she spoke with the hospital, and they said that if she did come out there, that they could go in with her, in the room with her. They just can't give her any information over the phone. Yes, that's what I'll say, Chris. I mean, unless Mama got medical power of attorney over her, I don't understand why they would need her mama's permission. Hey there, how are you doing? So, if everyone will just, you know, keep Amanda in your prayers, that, she gets stronger and she overcomes this. I did hear Miss Daisy said today that no matter what, either way, she's bringing Amanda home with her. So, yeah, Crown Crazy, she's worried about that Amanda's mama's going to give them permission to go ahead and turn it off on her, and she doesn't want that to happen. And I did hear Miss Daisy say also that they did have to remove her spleen. So I don't know if they did the one surgery when she got there and then they were wanting to do another one on her neck. So I don't know if that's what they had to talk to Amanda's mama about. No, Sharon, they still haven't found the guy who jumped in the truck and ran over. The boyfriend is saying that there's a surveillance tape of it, and then I read the article that was in the on their local news there in Kansas City, and it said there that there hadn't been any arrests made yet. Okay, she had a lacerated liver also. Okay, so it's just a sad situation, and Miss Daisy said that the boyfriend told her that the church out there where Amanda had been going, the church people were had been coming and being with them and all that too. So that's good, but she still needs family out there. Yeah, Chris, I do too. Yep, she does crime crazy. I seen where PG had put on her community page, to keep her in everyone's prayers. So how's everyone doing today? Mar, that ham was good. I ate some of it at 2 o'clock this morning and then put the rest of it in the icebox. That's right, Ronald. Nothing is impossible with God. I wonder where our widow baby is tonight. Has anyone talked to her today? Oh, Laura, you're making the general upset now. You're not sharing the cotton candy with him. Oh, crime crazy. When did they do that? And I need to look more into his case. I've been between making sure that I'm able to do the lives every night and do everything else around here. I hadn't had time to look into it. Was it good, Chris? They were asking about you last night in here, and I told them that y'all had went and watched it. Well, no, it wasn't last night. It was night before last. They were asking. Oh, Chris, that's the boy that he's I don't forget how old is he? 18, 19, something like that. And he's a farmer and he lives out there by himself in oh, I can't even remember if it's Utah or Idaho. But he's been missing and they did find his boots, but nobody's seen him or heard from him or anything. Oh, okay, Justice had it. I'll have to go back and watch his video. So hopefully they'll, find something in his case too soon. Well, if they fence it off close to the silos or around the silos, I mean, have they looked in them yet and possibly found something in there? Oh, okay. I don't know. Hopefully they find something soon. Chris, you missed it last night, honey. We were trying to get the general hooked up with 8 women. He was gonna have the whole sister wives thing going on. And Chris, you'll never guess who those 8 women were. Oh wow, Crime Crazy. That's not good at all. No, no, no. We didn't throw Curvy in there. But I didn't think about her though. She could have made the ninth one. But it was Candace, Grandis, Allie. Oh yeah, who was the other three? Oh, I didn't forget who the other three were. Okay, yeah, Allie and her mama and her grandma. Oh yeah, Jody Sue was one, but there's still 2 more. Oh, um, Jinkies and Miss Daisy. Grandparents would be a good fit. But I think at the end of the night last night, he settled for White Widow Baby, so everybody's gonna be bridesmaids now. Yeah, I think common sense was the only one that was trying to help him out last night. That's what I'm saying more. I don't like she's cute. She's made us. Oh yeah, she White Widow baby last night. Chris had to kick somebody out of here. Okay, Sharon. Well, Chris is oh, what was her name? Smokeogram for Cam or something like that. And they were in PG's chat. Am I eating an apple? No. Why you want to know if I'm eating an apple, Chris? Yeah, more. It was 102 here, and then the wind started blowing. There was rain all around us. I thought we was gonna get some of the rain, but it's done dropped down to 77 now, and I think tomorrow it's only supposed to be 90. Oh no, Chris, I have a fingernail file in my hand. Filing down a fingernail. That's probably what you heard. Yeah, they're saying we're supposed to get rain. I think Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week. So, which I hope we do because if not, my water bill is going to be over $1,000. I'm only reason why I hate filing my fingernails because I don't like the feel of that. But I broke one of the ends off of it and it's hanging on everything. So, I'm trying to file it down. Well, we had a well here, Chris, but it was like, I mean, every time the power would go off, we would have to reprime it. So we just went ahead and get on the water system. Dang, more. Yeah, I told my husband next summer I want a pool. If it's gonna be hot next year like it is this year, we're definitely getting one. Oh my God, you gotta pay $800 a month in rent? Well, Chris, I was so tempted the other day. I got so hot. I told my husband if I have to go to Walmart and buy a kiddie pool, then that's what I'm gonna do. Brown Bear, is he feeling any better? Yeah, Chris, I think she said last night he has COVID, and she's been trying to order food and stuff like that for him to be delivered to his house. And she was trying to last night whenever I was live, uh, order a thermometer and have sent to his house, and she couldn't get him one. Hey, Mar, I'll settle for a portable hot tub right now. Seriously, it is so hot down here. My shoulders are sunburned. I'm going to be the first one to try. Yeah, you do that, Ronald, and then you let me and Chris know how it is. Mar, I wouldn't even worry about the heater. I would literally, I don't even have to swim, just sit in it. But it is kind of nice here tonight, though. Like I said, it's showing now at 76, and it's supposed to be in the low 90s all next week. So at least we'll have not a big break from the heat, but I mean a little bit's better than nothing. No, I had tanning lotion on. I mean, which the tanning stuff that I use is the kind you can use either in a tanning bed or outside. And I had it on my arms, shoulders, legs, and everything. And the only thing that burnt was my shoulders. I know, Chris. That's what I told my husband that today. Um, things that we had said and all that. And then this happened. I felt really bad. I mean, I pray that, you know, if she's not paralyzed, she does make it and then she's not paralyzed and she's able to breathe on her own and, eat and get up and walk and all that, that she does change her life around for the better. I mean, yeah, Chris, at this point, that's all we really can do. Miss Daisy, I felt bad for her today, too, because, I mean, she was so upset she couldn't even call the hospital and get any information. And she was telling about how Amanda's mama put her out at 16 and she had came and stayed with Miss Daisy and her husband and that she had left and went missing for 2 days. And whenever they called Amanda's mama and told her, Amanda's mama, the thing that she said was just disgusting about her daughter. And I mean, I know everybody that was in that live today heard what Miss Daisy said that Amanda's mama said. Yeah, that's true, Chris. And I mean, I know that there were some hateful things that was said when she came on PG's panel um, between people that were in PG's chat and Amanda, and but I'm still gonna pray for the girl. You know what I mean? Because right now she needs all the prayers she can get. Oh, that is too funny. And Laura, I'll be praying for you and your son too, honey. He may get out there to Utah and find him 8 or 9 more women out there. And the way Miss Daisy was talking, Amanda's mama's not even going to the hospital. I mean, you do know, Ronald, that Candace did live in Utah at one time, didn't she? Or did she live out there with Dawn? Um, Chris, Miss Daisy said something about that Amanda's mama has heart problems or something, and she said that our doctor said it wasn't a good idea for her to go or something, which if that was my child, I could care less what my heart doctor said. Oh, okay, was it Wisconsin, Ronald? Well, okay, so it's Don's family is from Utah, though, right? Ain't that where somebody did a memorial for Summer or something out there? Okay, that's what I'm saying, Chris. I wouldn't even, why even consult with the heart doctor? If you really wanted to go, just you load up and you go. I wouldn't be calling my heart doctor and saying, hey, my daughter was in a terrible accident. I have a bad heart. Do you think it's a good idea that I go or not? Oh, you're welcome, Mar. It is. I, I don't know. Some of these mothers, I just don't understand, you know, how they can be that way. How does a mother put their child out of their house at 16 years old? Okay, so Candace didn't live in Utah. I don't know, Ronald. If you go out there to Utah, though, Utah or Idaho, they got the Mormons up in Idaho too. Hey, sugar, how you doing? That's what I'm saying, Crime Crazy. If you got a hitchhike to be out there with your child, that's how it was for me too, Chris. You gonna buy you a house out in Utah, Ronald? Yeah, it would be nice if we had a house somewhere up north to go for the summertime. Okay, Chris. Well, sugar, it's a good thing that you took her in. So, she's not out on the street or anything like that. But for a parent, a mother especially, to put their child out that young, that's just crazy. Well, why are you being quiet? Canada or Alaska. Yeah, Ronald, if you go to Canada, you should be good. I don't think any of them can get across the border. Oh, but Mar, he can't buy the Wells property. He'd be too close to Jody Sue and all them then. No, Crime Crazy, I hadn't seen it yet. Oh, wow. Not all 15-year-olds work. And if you have a 15-year-old that is working, why take their money? Oh my God. But hey, at least she did graduate high school. Oh wow, Crime Crazy. I'll have to go back and watch that then. That is funny, Ronald. Yeah, every now and then I'll watch JLR's videos. I think the last one I watched was the one he did showing like how it looks now up there on the hill. But I'll definitely go check that one out. Well, you know what, Sugar? That means that girl's got a good head on her shoulders. She worked, she graduated high school, she's going to college, she's saving money. Not all teenagers nowadays do stuff like that. And you took her in, you gave her a place to stay. So, you got to commend you for that too. Sugar, the only thing that I remember her saying in um, her live today was that it was her C2 that is. damaged, and she told the boyfriend to ask the nurse if it was severed, and she said no. The nurse told him no. Um, but I know that the C2 is damaged and that something about they were wanting to do surgery. Are you really 63, Mar? Because you don't look like you're that old, honey. Yeah, the C2 is in, it's right below the base of the skull, I believe. It's like up high in the upper neck. And Miss Daisy, because she's a nurse, and she was telling about that I don't know if it's the C1 or the C2, but one of the two controls your breathing, and it was something else. But I can't remember what the other she said that it controls. And yeah, I hope she pulls through it too. And she did say that something about when the paramedics finally got there to where she was at, that they got a faint pulse. And did she say that they had to resuscitate her? No, sugar. She's on a ventilator right now, and that's Miss Daisy's biggest fear. Is that okay? I thought I'd heard that. I'm crazy, but Miss Daisy said one of her biggest fears is that the doctors are going to come in and tell Amanda's mama that she's going to have no quality of life and all this and that, and that Amanda's mama's going to tell them to cut it off. Yeah, they said that it wasn't severed. Just, you know, pray that she overcomes it and she makes it through all this, especially if they have to do surgery. That she's able to breathe on her own, eat on her own. She's not paralyzed or anything. Yeah, sugar, I didn't even know that it had happened. And I was just flipping through YouTube on my TV and I seen where she had done the live. I don't think she'd even had ended it long before I seen it, so I went back and watched it. But I felt so bad for her because you never hear Miss Daisy say a cuss word, and she was like, "I'm just so pissed at Amanda's mama." And I felt so bad for her. They won't tell her anything, and this child has been with her since she was a little girl. Yeah, Chris, it's on one of the oh, I'd have to go back and find it, but it's on one of the local news stations' websites out in Kansas City. Yeah, Mar, that's right. Yeah, that's true, Crime Crazy, because Miss Daisy said that she wanted to go, and she wanted Jinkies to go with her because her husband said he didn't want to go out there right now. And I think Jinkies did tell her that she would go with her. Yeah, Christine was crying, and then Curvy got up on panel, and then she started crying. And Christine was trying to read the article that was on the local news station out there, and I didn't think she was going to make it through the, reading it for everybody because she was just so upset. That's true, Chris. Like I said before, I'm an only child. I have no biological brothers and sisters. I have two stepsisters and two stepbrothers. I don't get along with any of them, but I can't imagine someone having a biological brother or sister and just getting into an argument with them or, never talking to them or anything like that. Yeah, Ronald, I'm not going to say what I thought about that because it's not the appropriate time to say that, but clearly Jinkies was upset. Clearly Miss Daisy was upset, and clearly Christine was upset. I'll just put it that way. And that there was another lady that came up on panel that told Miss Daisy that she's only 3 hours from her, that if Miss Daisy needed her to drive her out there, that she would. Let me see Kirby up there. I mean, do y'all really want to know what I thought about Kirby being up on panel? I mean, Crime Crazy, you obviously know what I'm thinking. Ronald, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I think that Kirby was up there. She didn't really say anything. It was like she was crying just so people would feel bad for her. I mean, and that's just the way I seen it. Like I said, clearly Miss Daisy, Jinkies, and Christine were upset. The lady that came up on panel before that, and I cannot remember that lady's name. Did she call her Karen? Was that her name? I can't remember, but she was also upset. Carvey goes on panel and she does nothing but cry like she's trying to make everybody feel bad for her. And that's just, I mean, that's Okay, so it was Karen Crime Crazy. Okay, but let's see, that's what I'm saying, Ronald. I mean, that's what it seemed like to me that she was. It sounded like she was crying, but she was only doing it to get attention. Like she wanted everybody to feel so bad for her. You help. Wait, let me go see what you posted more. I didn't even see it. Wait, what did you post saying that? What did you say that you hope that was okay to post? Yes, the crime crazy. I noticed that too. Like, and it's. I want to say she said that she was outside or something like that, right? And like, she was bawling her eyes out, and then all of a sudden, a clear voice, outside, and then back to crying. Yeah, but like I said, I'm trying to be nice. Hey, geez, Louise, how are you doing tonight, honey? Okay, Namora, what did you say that before you said I hope that was okay to post? Because I didn't see where you said anything wrong. Yeah, Chris, she is a very mean person. Did you hear what she told Ronald and what she called Ronald? Yeah, I don't like her at all, Chris. And I'm still waiting, which I know Jinkies probably won't go live for a while, but as soon as she does, I'm going in there and dropping some broom emojis if Kirby's up there. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I gotta text my daughter back real quick. Okay. Okay, geez. Around by giving him snacks. Do you really think Harvey's hurt? Crime crazy? I mean, what would she be like? What would have hurt her, or what would she be? Um, I guess it's fine, Chris. She's been cleaning it twice a day. I think yesterday, Friday afternoon, and then yesterday they went to the lake, but she said she didn't get out in the water. But she's been keeping it clean and keeping it wrapped. And then the one on her finger, they just put glue in it, glued it back together. So, but anyway, Crime Crazy, what do you think that Curvy could be hurting from? I mean, maybe I need to look at it from a different perspective, to see why she's so mean and hateful to people. They don't have mirrors in public places because of Curvy. What I understand, she was bullied very badly. Bullies. Okay, so I mean, I get what you're saying there, Crime Crazy. But at the same time, you would think, though, that if she was bullied and she didn't like it, and she knew how it made her feel, that she wouldn't bully people. I mean, calling someone a racist and saying that they're being racist to her because she's British, when that's not the case at all, or calling people very bad names. Like, you know, I don't know. Oh, wait, more. You're trying to post a link to the news article about Amanda? Okay, hold on, more. If that's what you're trying to do, it won't let you because only mods can do that. Let me see if I can find it real quick on here. She is still a little girl who is hurting. It's easier to push people away through anger and prevent being rejected. Okay, I see what you're saying, Con Crazy. Okay, y'all, hold on. Let me make sure this is it right here. And if it is, I will post the link. Okay, yeah, this is it right here. Okay, there's the link to it, to the article about Amanda. And it's basically the same one that Miss Daisy and them were reading earlier. Shoot, hold on 1 second more. Okay, more. You can post links now, honey. Psychologist. But I mean, you would think that if that's how she feels about it, crime crazy, she's still hurting, and instead of being rejected, it's just easier for her to push him away. Like, why not get help for that? So you don't have to be that same way towards people. Hey Mel, how are you doing? Okay, Mel, you talking about curvy? Okay, so it's basically just a lot of built up sadness and pain and hurt then. Oh, you're welcome, Ronald. Welcome back, Sharon. Yeah, Chris, we do. Because, I mean, there's a difference in if someone's just mean and hateful to people just for no reason at all. But if there's a backstory to it, it kind of puts things in perspective, and you kind of like need to look at things differently of why they treat people the way they do. Yeah, that's true, crime crazy. Mar, did you hear someone sneeze? It was probably my son in the living room. And that is true also, Ronald. Just stay away from others. Be very nice. I don't know, maybe she thinks that, if she was bullied when she was younger, maybe I mean, like Crime Crazy said, the fear of rejection. I was bullied when I was younger. Now I'm up older. If I make the decision to be nice to someone, then they're not going to like me, or, they're not going to be friendly to me, or you see what I'm saying? Like, it's like that rejection may scare her. And maybe in her mind, it's just easier to be mean and vile to people than to have to deal with the rejection. Yeah, Mar, I gave you a wrench that way you could post links and stuff because that's the only way you can post a link is if you're a mod. You're not tense, Mar. Because people with me rejected or become close to someone to only lose them through death. Yeah, crime crazy, and maybe that's what she fears. She fears the rejection scares her, and then if she has dealt with the loss of her kids or her husband or whatever, I mean that could be a fear also. Yeah, geez Louise, Miss Daisy said that she talked to Amanda every day. She always kept up with her and everything. Oh, you're welcome, Mar. Yeah, Mel, I didn't see it either. Oh yeah, Amanda was a lot closer with Miss Daisy and Jinkies than she was her own mama. Okay, Mel, I'll have to check it out then. Yeah, Ronald, maybe she just doesn't know how to. I don't know what word I'm trying to use here, but like, not take everything too serious. Please know you. I'm not taking off for Kirby. Just relaying. Oh no, Mel, that's fine. I mean, everybody in here is they're entitled to their own opinions about anything as long as it's done respectful. That's true, Mar. And I mean, maybe we need to pray for Kirby too. Because I mean, if she's went through stuff like that when she was younger, or even in her adulthood, maybe she needs prayer too for all that. Maybe she needs prayer to help her get past it, get past the pain. Yeah, Chris. Just pray to help her through it. Oh yeah, and Mel, I mean, we're happy to have you in here. Because I didn't even know that about Curvy. I never heard that about her. I never seen that side of her sharing something painful like that. I've only seen the other side of her. So I mean, it puts everything into a new perspective. You think I'm crazy? How they treat you? Yeah, crush her cervical spine. And she's almost okay. Yeah, geez, she is on life support. I don't know if Miss Daisy and Jinkies is going out there. I know they said they wanted to and that they were. I don't know if they have, and maybe that's why um, Miss Daisy hasn't given an update. But I know that her C2 is damaged. You might have said Daisy, Jinky, and Kirby. We were talking about their business. Hold on, y'all. I'm just catching up on chat real quick. Okay, Crime Crazy. I see what you're saying. Surely, I like to know that at least a few months. Let me change to one that's recognized for recitation. I mean, yeah, crime crazy, that's true. I mean, everybody has their own opinion about stuff, about people, life in general. But that's why I love all of you guys. I mean, you state your opinion, and if I agree with it, I do, and if I don't, then it's all fine also. That's what they were saying. I don't think that. Yeah, the last thing I heard, Chris, they had never called the person. Now, Miss Daisy did say that there was a surveillance of what happened. So hopefully, whoever did this to her, they will catch. So, there were situations, but I've seen the last thing that's so awful. No, geez Louise, you're fine, honey. Aren't you the one, geez Louise, that was the. Didn't you say you worked in the OR? Or was a trauma nurse? She wants a sister. Time I saw Amanda, she was in a truck with her boyfriend placing talking. Yeah, and I think Friday before all of this happened, well, it happened like early Saturday morning, but Friday night, Miss Daisy said that her and her boyfriend both were up on her panel. She was kissing her. Or ER, Federal Occupational Health Center. Oh wow, geez Louise, I can just imagine what you've seen. Hey y'all, hold on just one second. I need to mute out for a minute. Okay, I'm back. Brown Bear, were you able to get your son's stuff delivered to him? So was there the update that she wasn't going to her doctor? Mel, you talking about Amanda's mama? I'm sorry, I thought you. Oh no. Miss Daisy and Jinkies, they both said that they wanted to go, and I believe they ended up saying that they were going. Um, but Amanda's mama has some kind of heart problems or whatever, and uh, I think because Amanda's mama and Jinky's husband are brothers and sisters, and she had told, I mean, Miss Daisy's husband and her brothers and sisters, and she had told Miss Daisy's husband that but her heart doctor said that she didn't need to go because of her heart condition, but that she was trying to get the doctor to say that it was okay for her to go. I don't know if that happened, and she went or not, but I mean, me personally, if it was my child, I wouldn't care about the heart condition. I would go either way. Ronald, did you adopt Mar too? Well, Brown Bear, honey, I hope you can get everything situated and get him the stuff that he needs delivered to him. Yeah, I know that, Mel, they did tell Miss Daisy that if she did come out there, that she could go in the room with Amanda. It's just that they couldn't give her any information over the phone because Amanda's mama told them only people that the hospital's allowed to talk to is Amanda's boyfriend and Amanda's mama. Which I feel so bad for Miss Jinkies about because Miss Daisy about because Amanda has been with Miss Daisy ever since she was little. No, Brown Bear, Amanda and her boyfriend, I think they said, only been together 2 months. Oh, Ronald, I'm sure White Widow Baby wouldn't mind having a sister. Yeah, geez Louise, somebody needs to be there because I also heard, and I don't know, this isn't word for word, so don't quote me verbatim on this, but I think Miss Daisy said that the boyfriend had told her that they had to call Amanda's mama and get permission to do surgery. I'm guessing on her neck. Now, if she's an adult, I don't know why they would need permission unless the mama's got medical power of attorney over her. Oh, well, Brown Bear, that's good. I'm glad he's feeling better. Chris, did you get in touch with White Widow Baby? Oh, yeah, I'm behind on chat. White Widow Baby isn't feeling well. She ate something I said her, and she feels better. She will make it on. Oh, okay. Well, let's pray for White Widow Baby also, y'all. Contact the hospital. Yeah, Brown Bear. I think she's called up there. I don't know who she talked to, but I know she talked to the nurses and they wouldn't tell her anything. But maybe when she gets out there, then she can go in and talk to, the right people and tell them the situation and everything. And I know she kept telling everybody not to bombard the hospital with phone calls because she was afraid that if that happened, then they would stop taking phone calls altogether and that she wouldn't be able to talk to the nurses at all. Oh, okay, geez Louise, I didn't know that's how that they would need a permit. All right, good night, Ronald, and have a good night. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, geez, because when my dad was in ICU, um, of course he's married to the devil's sister, and her and her daughter decided that because he was in ICU, she didn't want me knowing any information. They set up a code, like a 4-digit code or whatever, and they would tell me whenever I would call that they could not tell me anything other than that he was stable. And I had to fight with my stepmom to get the 4-digit code. And finally, the nurse told her that, you know, I'm his only daughter, I'm the only child. I need that code from her so I can call up there anytime I want to and check on him. Yeah, I hope they don't also, Chris, just so that way, Miss Daisy would still be able to get through to him. Yeah, I'm not lying either, Chris. My stepmama's the devil's sister. I swear the woman is. Oh, thank you, Chris. I mean, I finally got the code and all that, but then she ended up having him moved the night before he passed away. She had him moved to a nursing home from ICU, and she didn't even tell me that happened. So, needless to say, I can't stand my stepmother. Well, geez Louise, they must have birthed my stepmama then because that woman there, she's something else, I can tell you. when we had to go to court over my dad's estate, he had a vehicle, she had a vehicle. They bought a house together. I didn't want the house. I mean, legally, I was entitled to half of everything that was bought after they were married, but I didn't want the house and property. I have no use for it. So I told her the only thing I wanted was my daddy's truck. And then, of course, everything that he had before they married, because a lot of the stuff that he still had was he had when, him and my mama was married. And then he had a lot of stuff that was my grandfather's. So I agreed to give her, sign my half of the property that they had, the house and everything. I was going to sign my half over to it, but she made me buy my daddy's truck from her. Like, that's how mean and hateful she is. I signed over $52,000 worth of property to her and then still had to buy the truck from her. Yeah, see here, crime crazy. Well, I know in Louisiana it may be different in other states, but here, if someone is in ICU, you don't get any information whatsoever unless you have that code. I'm just trying to catch up on the chat real quick. Chris, are you talking about the aunt that just passed away a couple days ago? Oh, okay. What was morbid, Crime Crazy? I'm so behind on chat right now. Oh wow, Chris, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh wait a minute, I must have missed something here. Kick his ass to the curb, Chris Kellogg and supported his bad parents and her brother with no wake up party. Oh wow, Mel, that is so sad. COVID at the hospitals with doctors focus on his COVID. Okay, Chris, I must have missed something. Miss Cheese Louise is telling you to kick his ass to the curb. What did I miss? I'm so sorry for y'all. She's not tried. No, two first is good to me. This one, I know to lay down. Pure bitch. Go lay down. Chris, honey, I'm so sorry to hear that. days. Sissy, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Crime Crazy. I've this on my first marriage. Been together since '97. Got married in '98. That's true, Mel. This August will be 25 years that we've been together. October will be 24 years that we've been married. November 24. I was 17, about to turn 17 when we got together. Moved in with him at 17, got married at 18, exactly a year later. Had my oldest son at 19, my youngest son at 20, and my daughter at 22. I was a busy little person for the first few years. More, you've only seen your husband 10 times in this year. I didn't get married till I was 30. Career come first. Yeah, there's a lot of people like that, over here in the States too, Crumb Crazy. Like they'll date and stuff like that, but they get all their school out of the way, they start their career, get married, wait for a long time before they have kids. It passed maybe in the kitchen. Well, Chris, I moved in with my husband and his family when I was a week after I turned 17. Because if I had stayed in my mama's house any longer, I'd have probably ended up in the juvenile detention center. Tells him a piece of bread. Be asked for two. the flu. Well, yeah, my oldest two are only 11 and a half months apart. And then from my youngest son to my daughter, they're exactly 2 years apart. They both have the same birthday. I mean, no, not really, Brown Bear, if y'all are still together. Sorry. You don't know where so he's got to support me. Let's see. Yeah, geez Louise, they're both born on Halloween, just 2 years apart. Yeah, that's how I was, Brown Bear. I got married a week after my 18th birthday. Yeah, I'll be listening. Look at the documentary that Brownie's justice and too many umbrella like the West case with people talking. So, for sure. Okay, Mel, I will for sure go back and check it out. Let me have everything this way. He picks and chooses what I get. Oh wow, 56 years is a long time. No, geez Louise, my two boys, they're 11 and a half months apart. And then my youngest son and my daughter are exactly 2 years apart. They both have the same birthday. About 67 years is a long time, too. I'm crazy. That is too funny. Yeah, Mar, both of my youngest two, my youngest son and my daughter are both born on Halloween. I'm crazy. You were too funny. Yeah, it's sugar. It's weird because like my oldest one will be 23 in November, and then well, first my youngest son will turn 22, and then 2.5 weeks later, my oldest one for 2.5 weeks he'll be 22, and then he turns 23. It's like my two oldest ones for 2.5 weeks are the same age. Yeah, more. That's how mine is. Came out a week earlier than due date. See, none of well, my oldest one had to be induced the day before his due date, and then my youngest son, he just decided he was coming on Halloween, and then my daughter, um, we had to induce her, and the only day we could do it was on Halloween. So once that's on, Bernard having a channel. Mel, are you talking about Jody Sue's husband? Because I did hear that he had one, but I've never checked it out. Yeah, I always pick on my two youngest ones with both of them being born on Halloween. That's why they were always a handful. They're good kids, but they're a handful. Yeah, geez Louise, I have Irish in me too. Brown Bear A. Bernard, I believe that's Jody Sue's husband. Secret chat today, and he was supposedly in there. Wait, I thought Hunter's dad was, uh, crap, what is his name? Sorry. Yeah, Andrew is Hunter. I don't know why I completely went blank on Andrew's daddy's name. I mean, on Hunter's daddy's name. Yeah, sugar. Mine were handfuls when they were little. Yeah, Brown Bear. H's dad is Andrew Hiltz. Um, Andy Bernard is Jody Sue's husband. I did hear that he had a channel, but I haven't looked at it or searched for it or anything like that. And Andrew, I don't, I don't like how he talks to his kids while he's on a live or on other people's panel. I don't even watch his stuff. Oh wow, Chris, you got one right there at Christmas. crazy. Who says that? Don't believe it. Yeah, see, that's why I don't like him, Chris. He's nasty. He talks to those kids. I don't know if they're his kids or his wife's kids, but always screaming and hollering at them and everything else. Okay, y'all, if y'all hear me muting out, it's just because I'm eating a cookie again. Which mod was it, Chris? Questions not on panel was on Chris' channel. Let me see. He's always been this shit. And they had a hold in. Did he answer you back? Oh, never mind. Well, I see it now. Didn't he tell me? Too much. And I'll tell you. Yeah, he is sugar. He just I don't like watching him at all. Brown Bear, we're probably just gonna I don't know, I may cook something for 4th of July, but we can't do fireworks here because there's too many woods around us and I don't want to set the woods on fire. Um, but let me ask y'all this real quick. Talking about 4th of July, does anybody want to come in and join me that night on the 4th of July, the night of the 4th of July? Because if y'all are all gonna be, not doing anything, then I'll go ahead and do a live that night also. Oh wow, geez Louise, are you serious? So Candace and Chase and a family member named Wells, coincidence. So devil worshiper says he's watched snuff films. Yes, Sugar, I heard that too, that he said that about the snuff films. Okay, Mar, yeah, I'm not gonna be. I know a lot of people, that night would be doing fireworks and stuff like that. We're not doing them. Like I said, we got too many woods around here, and I don't want to set the woods on fire. And then I don't want to clean up the mess either that night. Yeah, I'm sure like down here where we're at, there's a city about 30 minutes south of us that always has like the big firework display. But there's no way in hell I'm going down there with all them people. Okay, Chris, that's fine. I'll probably schedule it for 10 o'clock my time, like I usually do, which would be 11 your time. I think you're an hour ahead of me. I need to check more into Dylan's case too. That's why I don't go more. Because the city where I'm talking about, like there used to never be any type of shootings or anything. And now every time you turn on the local news here, there's always someone getting shot down there. Okay, so yeah, Chris, you're an hour ahead of me. So I mean, like, White Widow Baby's 2 hours behind me. But I'll just go ahead and I'll go ahead and do it that night for 10 o'clock. Okay, I really traumatized by this. We don't do fireworks neither. We're too nervous to look bad for my parents. Oh wow, sugar, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, see, the more that's why I won't do them here. Like I said, we're at the end of a dirt road where there's nothing but woods all the way around us. So I'm not about to set the woods on fire. Oh, sugar, down here where we live at, I mean, the big city is about an hour north of us. There's shootings there all the time. But the one south of us, like there was never. I mean, you have your crime and stuff like that, but there was never any shootings or killings or anything like that. But the last year, it's gotten really bad. Who are you talking about, Chris? Yeah, we used to do fireworks a lot, but I mean, my kids are all outgrown now and they don't care about them, so. Where are they having riots at, Chris? Oh, okay, yeah, I don't watch Doug too much. That's how I am more. I literally live 5 miles off a main highway. You walk out the front door and all you see is damn pine trees. We lucky we get internet back here. Oh, okay, Chris, I didn't know there was any going on. Oh, yeah, it's crime crazy. It's, yeah. Shootings, especially in like the big cities here, they're really bad. I know that one time in Chicago, I forgot like just in one weekend how many shootings and killings they had. Like it's really bad. Yeah, Chris, that's how it is here. Now it's like where I live at. It isn't even a town. It's just like a little community, and we literally have one gas station. So if you got to go to a post office, you got to go like 10 minutes up the road, 20 minutes up the road, to the dollar store or anything like that. You got to go at least 20 minutes from my house. Like, I'm crazy. I'm sure there's some places you can go around here that, wouldn't be bad, but I mean, just the cities is where it's really, really bad. I mean, you can get a gun here. You just have to, they do a background check on you, but the criminals can still get a gun and it not be registered. Yeah, Chris, that's how I am. It's like the nearest grocery store to me is 30 minutes away. That's true, Chris. Because now they've got it where all the people who are legit want to follow the law and do the right thing, all of theirs are registered so they know who has them. And then all the criminals are still out here getting them illegally. Yeah, that's true, Brown Bear. Which, I mean, everybody that lives around where I'm at hunt and everything else. So, I mean, having them here isn't anything unusual. We do, Chris. Yeah, I mean, that's what they do here too, more. I mean, they just get them on the street. And it's not documented who has them. Yeah, I'm seriously gonna have to quit eating cookies this late at night. Yeah, see, Chrome Crazy, you can't, like, large cities here, you can't do that at night. Yeah, I think the ammo thing, I think there's a sort of shortage of it all over. Chris, I mean, that's probably the easiest way to do it is to make your own. I mean, I'm sure it costs a lot, for the equipment to do it, but yeah, I've got where I won't even go anywhere there's a large crowd of people, I won't go to it. All right, y'all. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it for tonight. I'm starting to get tired. That's what I'm saying, Chris. It would be nice if it was like that over here. Over here, you have to watch yourself at all times whenever you go out. Just to go to the grocery store, you gotta be careful. Yeah, I am too, Brown Bear. I took a nap earlier, but it was only like an hour. Being out in this heat, it just wipes a person out. We out Louise, that's the same thing here. Alright, well, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and go for tonight. And I just want to thank you all for coming and hanging out with me. I love you all, and I hope you all have an awesome night.